Welcome to the Bethlehem Corner. My name is Janine Santoro, and I currently serve the city of Bethlehem as the Director of Equity and Inclusion. Today, we are here at the Hindu Temple Society talking about the first Republic Day flag raising on Paro Plaza and some of the ways Hindu Temple Society benefits the wider Lehigh Valley and the city of Bethlehem. Thanks for joining us. Well, thank you for inviting us this morning. This is a beautiful space.
The pleasure is all ours. So thank you for coming.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about what we're seeing here in the temple?
So this is a Hindu temple. We say Hindu as a religion, but it's not merely a religion, it's a way of living. So we have all the uniqueness of our temple is we have all the 4 branches of Hinduism. So the main branch, here we have the core Hindu murtis. In India, we worship or do the murti worship to empathize that God is no different from me. I can see life in all the murtis here. So I do pray, I invoke all the good energies, positive energies in the murtis. And then we offer him food, we change his clothes, all these things like as we do for ourselves. Everything is done for the God also. We offer him food, and this food is like distributed to everyone as prasad or the holy food. We empathize God as ourselves. So God resides within me, and he is also there in this idol. So the divinity is experienced all over the temple. One of the branches of Hinduism is Sikhism. It's a religion of warriors, and they believe in serving the humanity. In India, if you go to any Gurudwara, you'll have 24/7, they'll be serving food.
Wow.
So you'll get food everywhere. Another branch of Hinduism is Jainism. Jainism, they believe in moksha, which is salvation or liberation of the soul. So they believe in non-violence. They don't eat meat. Even the vegetables grown underneath the ground, they don't use it.
Wow.
So they are very particular. They should not hurt any germs in any way. And when they enter the shrine, they always cover their mouth. So even a spit should not come out of their mouth, and no insect should be hurt. So this is another branch. They believe basically in non-violence. Then this is Buddhism. Buddhism also originated in India, and here we don't have much of Buddhist followers here. So this is another one. So we have all the 4 branches of Hinduism.
And how many people across the Lehigh Valley would you say?
See, we have close to 1,500 families in our congregation. And then periodically, there is no specific day of worship. We do daily prayers in our temple. So daily morning, we have 10 o'clock Aarti. Aarti is like a fire sacrifice where everyone, those who can come, they join us. Otherwise, priest, myself and Neil, we have true priest here. So we take care of the temple.
Wow. And there's a lot of youth programs that Hindu Temple Society hosts. Is that correct?
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
And some of those we've seen in Bethlehem. Can you talk a little bit about some
Yes,
of
we have a Sunday school where all kids come and learn about Hinduism, and they also participate in many cultural activities. They get to know, because India is a very diversified country with like 29 states and speaking different language. So we find unity in diversity, basically. So we celebrate all the events here, and all the parts of India we make a proper blend of all the cultures in the temple. All the festivals like for prosperity, contentment, growth. In March, we have Holi. And April, again, we have the Tamil New Year celebration. According to the Hindu calendar, our New Year is on April 14th. Okay. So we celebrate. In May, we have other functions. Like June, July, we have August, we have Rakhi ceremony, or we change our thread. So India, every month there is a celebration. So we incorporate all the functions here.
Thank you so much for welcoming us this morning. This is really a gift for us to be here. Can you tell us a little bit about who you are and your role with Hindu Temple Society?
First, I welcome you both here. I welcome everybody who is eager to know about our Hindu temple to come to our temple. It is open to all. I'm Pat. Our full name is Pat Baraman. Pat Neelakandan. I am the chairman of the temple. And I am also a faculty at East Oxford University. I teach economics there. I've been there for 30 years. I've been in the valley for almost 35 years now. And I've been involved in the temple from the early 90s. But the temple was built in 1984-85. Idea for the temple came in the late 70s. There were close to 100 families of Indian origin. They came here and they used to meet and worship in a church. And then the idea came, why don't we start a temple? So they collected some funds, bought the land. In 80s, they bought the land, and then 85, we built. And at that time, as I said, close to 100 families. But now, according to one of the articles in Morning Call, there are close to 3,300 families.
Wow.
And even though this is the oldest Hindu temple, subsequently there were other temples, not one or two smaller temples started in the valley, and also Gurudwaras, couple of them started, one in Eastern, one in Nazareth. But almost 70-80% of the Indian families come here. As our priest mentioned, we have festivals and functions throughout the year. And we are very happy to be part of this community. And Lehigh Valley is a fabulous place. And we have fabulous diversity. And we are happy to be part of Lehigh Valley.
And I love what he said about unity and diversity. So you welcome anyone into the space, really.
Yes, the temple is open not only to Hindus, anyone who is eager to know about Hinduism, they are welcome here. And as you rightly said, unity and diversity is a key value we cherish. Just like America is very diverse, India is very diverse. In India, there are almost 450 languages. Every state has at least one main language. Just imagine America having New Jersey as a different language. So in many ways, India resembles US, full of diversity.
Yes, yes. So Nirmala, can you tell us a little bit about all the different activities that are going on through Hindu Temple Society, what's happening particularly in Bethlehem, perhaps?
Yeah, so namaste. I'm Nirmala, and I'm the Vice President for the Hindu Temple Society. And we have been conducting cultural programs for the past 35 years right now, And then Hindu Temple has always provided a platform for all our community kids to come and participate and show their cultural talents, cultural dance, classical dance, music. So actually this Saturday on January 25th, we are having a cultural program called the Shankranti program that has been going on for years. So kids come to the temple in the basement and present classical dance, music, and we invite all our community members to come and participate in it. Our biggest fundraiser is the Holi program, where we, about 600 to 700 people in our community come together and we do a big, huge cultural program. And I'm sure, you've been there. So that's coming up in May. And we have a Bal Vihar, which is a Sunday school. And all those kids come and study religion and languages. And not only that, they also get together and do service, community service. So during Christmas, we have a toy drive that all the community comes together. The kids bring a toy in to the class, and then they go and deliver it all to the children in the hospital.
That's amazing.
Yes, and then we also have people in the community come and cook here and they give it to the shelters.
Oh, wow.
Homeless shelter, and also to the Allentown Rescue Mission. And our kids, whatever talents they have, they present it and do a fundraiser and donate their proceeds to the Allentown Rescue Mission and shelters. So if they're talented in classical dance, so they do the dance debut on the stage and collect funds and donate that to the Allentown Rescue Mission or the homeless shelter. Same way, if our kids are good in chess, say for example, they teach the other community kids how to play chess. And from the money that they, generate, they donate that as well. So we do a lot of community service as well.
So you have a lot of different programs going on at Hindu Temple Society. Can you tell us a little bit about your role here and also some of the programs like yoga that you offer to our public?
Sure. Namaste. My name is Priest Neil Parmeshwar. I'm the junior priest at the temple. One of the programs which I'm very excited about, which we started last year, as you mentioned, are the yoga classes. So we teach traditional yoga classes here at the temple. I've been studying yoga since I was 16 years old, so for over 20 years now. So the way I learned yoga is kind of in a more traditional way, where when in the West, when we think about yoga, it has a lot to do with physical poses. But in the traditional Indian yoga, physical postures is one aspect of a much larger picture. So in yoga, we learn all these modern techniques. We talk about de-stressing, detoxing the body, detoxing the mind, connecting with our inner selves, inner peace. All this comes from the original yoga and the sages who gave us this methodology to connect with ourselves, to connect our body, our mind, and our spirit to be better aligned so we can function in the world in whenever there's stress, whenever there's family stress, work pressure, whatever it may be, we're able to deal with that in a healthy way and it doesn't affect us and ultimately lead to whether it's our mental health issues or physical health issues. So yoga gives us a methodology to approach life in a healthy way. So all are welcome to join. All are welcome to join, all ages. It's held here at the temple.
Great, thank you. So it sounds like there's a lot of community service, a lot of celebration throughout the year. If folks want to come and be a part of it or experience it, what would be the best way for them to do that?
So the best way is we have a website. So Hindu Temple Society has a website of its own. And then we are also on Instagram. So you can find us there. And then we are also on Facebook. So do check us out.
Great,
All the
you.
programs are listed there. Namaste.